It's really lighting up the ridge right here. If you guys can see that, it's very, very hot over here too. Okay, it's getting really close. Okay, we're still told we're okay right here. We are told we're okay right here. So you're watching this happen. It's burning towards the ocean right now. And they were expecting this to go up. So this is what these crews that we've been showing you all afternoon have been waiting for to happen. And that's exactly what they're doing right now. So they're wanting this area to all burn as it burns down and away from these homes. And that's what's happening right here. I'm going to stand up a little bit so that we can see exactly what's going on here. This is in Calle Victoria, right off of Palisades Drive. A cul-de-sac here. The problem is a lot of these residents right here, they are stuck here right now, and this is what these crews have been doing, structure prevention, but to keep these people safe here because a lot of cars are blocking the roads to get out right now. So definitely an evolving situation here up on Palisades Drive. We're at the very top of the ridge. It's going to start to get very, very smoky for this shot right here. Sorry, I'm trying to keep an eye on it as well. But they're doing what they can. These flames getting very, very close to us right now.
And Amanda, this is just such an example of, we've been talking to you all morning and into the afternoon, and you were in a nice position where there was no fire close to you. And now, just like that, I mean, the flames are right there on that property right beneath you.
I know you guys know what this feels like. It's the heat is coming right against you. The smoke is billowing towards us. I actually have a firefighter come over to me about 20 minutes ago to give me a fresh mask for my mouth because he said, you just don't want this for your body. So they're trying to keep all of us safe over here. And you can see just how fast it's moving. I mean, we just a couple minutes ago, these flames were not here, and they're just moving right on past. I know the resident here was starting to get very, very concerned as she's watching these flames right next to her home right here, guys.
It's just incredible watching this unfold, and in just minutes you can see just how quickly this fire, which Amanda was just telling us, Amy, they were expecting this to happen, that would move through this ridge there, but just how quickly things are moving. And luckily Amanda's getting the thumbs up. It's still safe to be there, but I don't know, Amanda. It's watching it here on the screen there. It is just incredible how once that smoke clears, just how much flames are just below.
Exactly. Yes, we are still getting the okay to be here. Or else we would definitely move.
Yeah.
Also, we would just move to a different area, but we can't completely clear out of this area at this point. But yeah, flames coming right up to these homes on Calle Victoria. But again, this was their plan. This is what these firefighters said was going to happen. And so they've been waiting for this to happen at this point. So they're just doing exactly what their plan was right here. I mean, you can see what they're doing, and it's getting really, really, really hot for you guys there. You can feel the heat. So a lot of the residents, they're going more into the cul-de-sac. That's where some of the fire trucks are. They're staying right there as close as they can to their homes. But we are keeping an eye on this. Also in this cul-de-sac, the people who, some other neighbors, that young man we talked to, Connor Jacobs, he's helping his family hose down their property because they're worried about embers. That's what we've seen in so many of the other fires. Amy, when we covered the Ventura County fire a few months ago, that's what we saw happen when those embers go and catch on a roof or shingles. It can really change the situation for people's homes. So they're trying to just, since they have to be here, they're hosing down what they can to keep people safe. Sue, what are you thinking seeing these flames right here, right next to your home?
Tim said to hold on. I'm holding, but I'm petrified. And my mom, she's 96. I don't know what to do.
And she's inside right now, right? You're able to go get her?
In the kitchen, I got her.
Okay, so Sue, this is the homeowner here. These flames came up. I saw your reaction completely change.
And my heart is in my throat. But we're okay as long as the firefighter said there's a ambulance to take us out. But this is like right at my doorstep. So, guys, I love you, but pray.
Yeah.
I'm praying, but God doesn't stop this wind. Here they are. Okay. Should we leave?
So firefighters are doing what they can here to keep an eye on this home, and they're moving quickly too to keep people safe. I mean, can you imagine what it's like to be living right here and be told you need to stay? I mean, we're being told the same thing too at this point. So we are staying close to what the firefighters are telling us to do to stay safe in this area. But you can see it is burning. It's doing what they wanted it to do, and it's burning down. And they were prepared for this fire to do this. If you look to the left, let's see. Okay, he's looking to the right now. So right now you can't really tell, but he is looking towards the ocean. and that's where a majority of the flames are, and a big part of this firefight right here in Pacific Palisades, down towards PCH and Sunset. But those flames getting very, very close. The heat, you can definitely feel it on your entire body right now. I can't imagine what those firefighters are dealing with.
Those firefighters doing such a great job, Amanda. They're down below you. We saw the fire get very close to that tree that was, not on fire, but the one that Victor's showing us right there. And the flames just kind of passed right through, going exactly where it wants to go. And it looks like this home is going to be spared. But again, it's those embers that people need to be worried about,
Yes.
whether or not they're going to travel a great distance and start spot fires in other parts of Pacific Palisades, as we see here. But despite the intensity and the heat that you feel and the smoke, it's incredible to see the firefighters with these hoses doing such a great job at basically steering those flames away.
Do you see how quickly they're working?
Exactly, because we all know from covering fires for many years, Juan, that a fire's tendency is to race up the hillside. It always races up the hill. So these firefighters are kind of working with a couple of things against them. We've got the wind, we've got the fire's natural tendency to go uphill, and they're just trying to keep it at bay, keep it down that hill and put it out. And we have seen this big change, I mean, just in the last 30 minutes or so when we checked in with Amanda, and the fire was so far in the distance, and now it is right there at the edge of this property. And these are folks that were told to evacuate, but unfortunately, because the roads were so clogged, they were then told to stay in place, to shelter in place, because they could not get out of the area, which is something that we saw how clogged up these roads could get when we were checking in with our Elise Martinez, where people were told to get out of their cars and walk because there was such a traffic jam. And we are just watching as Amanda's there on the edge along with the homeowner, and they are watching. I can only imagine what that homeowner is thinking with this fire so close to her home.
And imagine, Amy, 96-year-old mother waiting inside, a senior who's not very easy to move around.
Exactly.
She's got to worry about her. They do have fire crews outside in case they do need to take them to safety. Amanda, things a little better there for you, it looks like?
Yeah. Excuse me? One more time.
Things are looking a little better for you there? It feels a little calmer.
I mean, just look how much has changed in just a couple minutes, just from when we've been on air with you guys. The fire moving down this way and moving in the direction. I don't know if you could hear me asking the firefighter if we're still getting. He said, yeah, that's what we wanted it to do. So it's moving on by. He said once this moves through, they're pushing it in the direction that they want it to go in at this point. But you can just see how fast they are moving and working right now to try to keep these flames away from this home.